Okay, we are starting the stream now. And YouTube, are you ready? Yep, we are live now. My name is Matt from XL Pro Tech, and today I want to be taking you through an A1278, which has unfortunately had liquid spilt onto the trackpad. So we're going to open it up. We're going to investigate how far the liquid has penetrated into the MacBook. Hopefully, if it's just penetrated the trackpad, we shouldn't be having too many problems. We might just need to replace the trackpad, but we'll see when we get there. We'll see how far it's penetrated and see what damage there is. Now, just to let you know that this will boot up correctly. So it obviously hasn't penetrated onto the board in any major fashion, but we'll see when we open it up. So I'm just going to work my way around on the screws on the bottom of this. I guess the only problem is with liquid damage is I've had to turn it upside down to get the screws out of the bottom. Potentially that could put the liquid in a different place from where it was sitting, so potentially this could not work. This could get onto the motherboard while I'm literally taking the screws out of it. So I'm going to be trying to be quick with this one. So just to let you know as well, this is an impromptu stream, so anything could happen. Someone could call, someone could come to the door of the shop and want to be served. So if that happens, the stream might go a bit quiet for a while I deal with customers in the store. Okay, that is all the screws out. We can take off the lid and okay, we can see liquid damage there into that speaker area. There's Wi-Fi card there as well. It hasn't penetrated too far down really. I think that's just all dust. What the hell was that? Okay, so that just came out of the laptop. God knows where that's from, or what it's even doing in there. Anyway, let's. So what we'll need to do first, let's take off the battery just in case there is any liquid that's wanting to get onto the motherboard. I'm just lifting that up there. And let's try and take out the battery as well while we're here. Because underneath the battery is obviously the trackpad area. Okay, I need a tri-screw head for that battery. Where are you? There we go. I think they call it a tri-wing. But anyway, I've got it. Let me just put the phone to busy while we're here. Okay, so it's just those two screws there. They are on a tri-wing screw, so you need to have the right screwdriver for that to take out. Let's take out the battery, and it mustn't have been a lot of liquid, to be fair. I can literally just see a bit like a shadow of where it's leaked in, just around there. So thankfully, this shouldn't be. You know what? Let's we'll just take out the hard drive as well, just in case. Oops. I don't need the tri-wing for that. To me, it kind of looks like it's gone sort of around this part here is the liquid. More so than what it has over on the trackpad, I would say. Just undo that. So yeah, the hard drive seems to have escaped most of the liquid. There's no real signs of any liquid on there, so we're all good there. I mean, we'll just put it to one side for now. Probably what we'll do, we'll take out the trackpad, just see if we can have a better look at it. I mean, what we might be able to do is literally just dry this out, dry the trackpad out, and it might be okay. But so I'm just going to get a plectrum to get underneath here. It's stuck down. And I'll try and lift that out. In fact, I might as well just take it off from the board itself. So there's two screws on this side to get undone. And we have multiple screws on this side as well. And let's take off these other screws as well. So you've got black screws and you've got some silver screws as well to take off. Now what I'm just doing now here is putting my fingers underneath the trackpad just so that I'm not creating any pressure on the screen itself, because as you know, these screens are very, very, very sensitive to pressure, and they will crack and break and all that nasty stuff if you're not careful, and if you put too much pressure on it. Okay, let's take that away there, that little bracket. Okay, so just slide that out. And we have successfully released the trackpad. Now, you can just about see in the corners there's some liquid damage there, and some liquid damage there. Unfortunately, with these trackpads, they are mostly sort of sealed together, so I'm not too sure that drying this out would be advantageous, because it looks like a sticky substance, maybe like some cola or something like that that's got onto it. It's even if I dry it out, it's still going to be there. So I think this customer is looking at a new trackpad, to be fair. But let's. What I want to do as well, let's investigate around here, because that doesn't look nice at all. So we'll bill the customer for a new trackpad, just to be on the safe side. And yeah, you can just about see little flecks of liquid around here on the outside, basically where the hinges for the LCD. So potentially they might have got the speaker, potentially they might have got the Wi-Fi as well. damaged. We've also got the CD drive around this part. So, oh my goodness me, look at that. Oh. There's definitely some intake of liquid here. Unfortunately, what these units tend to do is if the liquid goes down, it kind of goes in the fans and all sorts. So, right, let me think about the best way to do this. Let's take this off for a start. Do with having a look at the speaker. Yeah, that screw felt wet. Again, I mean, what we might be seeing here, because this looks, it looks dried on, to be honest. So this could have been a spill from a previous point in time. And when you're opening up these machines, you don't know exactly know the history of them. This could have even been a second-hand one, where the previous owner has spilt something on it, but it seemed to work okay. They've sold it on just in case. You really sort of never know the exact history of items that you've purchased. It doesn't actually look too bad. I mean, apart from the obvious watermark from the from whatever the hell went on it, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's just gone onto the plastics. I'll have to just turn it on and make sure that there is a bing bong when it all gets loaded up. And let's just have a quick look at the Wi-Fi card. See if there's any sort of damage to that. Oh. Let's just click these up. And release it. Mainly sort of held in by these wires, to be fair. Again, the Wi-Fi card is pretty well covered. Obviously, we do have you can see the very visible marks from where the liquid is ingressed. But again, it's kind of covered by plastics and there's this sort of fabric style cover on it as well. So let's just peel that back. But I think customer. We're fairly lucky with this. Yeah, I mean, underneath that cover is all plastic anyway as well, so I can't see any sort of liquid ingress there. Again, we'll test it when we put it all back together again, but I think they've come off quite lightly. Unless you, or the member of staff has, who spilled the liquid on it. Right. So while it does look a bit disgusting, it doesn't appear like it's ingressed anywhere in this sort of region. I'm thinking that it could have even been this is a previous spill from something else. Because it looks fairly well dried up. Let's not break that cable. Screw through it. Put these cables back where they were. One there. So yeah, let's no, there's this one here as well. What we'll do, we'll try and load it up, just have a quick look to see basically if we get a bing bong sound when it loads up. What we're also looking for is the is any sort of Wi-Fi problems as well. Connect that back in. As I say, there was a bit sticky over this side on this chip here. I might just have a quick look under the microscope on that one. Just to make sure that we everything is okay, make sure that it's not a major spill, as it were. Just lift my microphone up, microscope up a bit. So yeah, it looks like it's literally just caught it on the edge there. So that'll need some minor cleaning, I think, just to ensure that chip nothing wrong with that chip. But the rest of the board and the rest of the area around there looks okay. Just a little dusty. So we'll make a note of that one. That's it. I think we would have known if there was anything wrong with that chip. I'm not entirely sure what it does. I'll have to get the schematic out for it. But we can have a look at that at a later time, I think. What we'll do now, we'll probably just boot it up, make sure that we're getting Wi-Fi, make sure we get Bing Bong sound, which I'm pretty sure we will do. Let's just screw that speaker back down. Oh no, that's the right, let's just get rid of these. Little screws here. And reconnect our hard drive. And we're obviously going to need a USB mouse, since we're not going to be loading in with our trackpad. Turn this around so that I can see it. And we'll just pop the cover on loosely. Just to make sure that we haven't got any rogue screws or anything going into the main board. Oh. And you've probably spotted the mistake as well. We haven't reconnected the battery. Dope. It ain't going to work without a battery, especially because I'm not plugging this in at the minute. Let's pop that one there. Found a random screw. I think that's for the speaker there. Right, let's replace the cover again. Got the battery in this time. Let's power on. So we're getting the Bing Bong. That suggests to me that the speaker is okay. So we can assume that that hasn't been affected by whatever spill, this new spill or whatever. We can assume that it hasn't sort of factored into that. I can hear the fan going round, so that's all okay. There are sort of slight specks of liquid on the keyboard, but nothing too major. In fact, I'm not going to show it you just in case there's something incriminating on the screen. I can identify my customer. Okay, so the fans are actually running quite full. Potentially at full blast. Potentially this could be a sensor issue. There may be something else that's slightly wrong for the fans to be running at that speed. It does seem to be taking an awful long time to sort of load up. Oh, I think we're nearly there. Just thinking about it. Okay, we'll load it up now. Make sure you can't see me typing in the password. Okay, so the keyboard actually isn't functioning, isn't working. So potentially there might have been a bit of liquid that's got into there. Otherwise I've unclipped something, knocked something. So let's just shut that down, just have a look at the keyboard area. Make sure that we haven't undone the keyboard cable or something like that while we've been messing around. It's quite possible. Take the back cover off again. Okay, keyboard is coming in to there. Again, it could have been with the a little bit of spill that we see up there. That might be something to do with the keyboard. Oops, let's take that off there. Let's just reseat that in. If we can. Don't make it easy for you. Oh, let me just get this so I can actually get hold of it. In fact, where's my tweezers? The thing is that I have a microphone in front of me, so I'm going to sort of peer over it, and it's not in the best position. I could do with a shotgun mic. I just have a standard sort of cardioid at the minute, condenser, which is it's okay, but it's if I move away from the pickup, the pattern pickup, the mic tends to go a little quiet. And yeah, I have to dodge around the microphone as well when I'm doing little fiddly bits like this. Okay. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Try from the other side. There's not much give on the cable, and normally they have a little pull tab that you can just use to get it in, but we just seem to be missing it on this one. Again, possibly suggesting this has been opened up before, someone's ripped it off maybe. Right, let me just get this nearer so I can do this. Save you watching this. This is painful, to say the least. Oh. Okay, and we're in. So let's just make sure. That the keyboard is on and working correctly. Because if not, we're going to have to look at a keyboard replacement as well for this. Oh dear. So we're just going to wait for it to load up again, and from there we're going to test the keyboard and hope for the customer's sake that it works. If not, we're going to have to order up a new keyboard as well as a trackpad for them. Again, we've got quite loud fan noise. Shouldn't really be going that fast at this point in time. And if you were watching yesterday's stream, the V-Synth XT is all up and running now. That was basically, it does funny things. Does a V-Synth XT when it's if you fail to plug in one of the things, it will just give you a blank screen. Okay. Oh, this Mac has. Yeah, we're not getting anything on the keyboard. So even the sort of caps lock key, that's not lighting up. Nothing responds, brightness or anything like that. So the Liquid has unfortunately penetrated the keyboard as well. So he's going to need a new keyboard. Oh, the loud fan noise as well. We could need a PRAM reset on this. Obviously, we've taken the battery out, so we potentially just need to give it a good sort of PRAM reset for that. But I think for now, what we're going to do, we're probably going to end the stream here. I can't fix this at the minute because I'm going to need to order the parts in and talk with the customer, etc., etc. But This is sort of how to look for liquid damage, investigate liquid ingress in a MacBook A1278. I hope it's been useful to you, and hopefully you can use it to fix a computer for a MacBook that's got some liquid ingress inside of it. So yeah, just make sure you look around for the sticky bits. If you do have a microscope, microscopes are always good if you've got a machine that's not turning on, or it's having major problems after a liquid spill. Basically, just have a look under the microscope, and it's going to be easier for telling if you've got sort of light spills anywhere that's got onto a main board. These Macs are obviously notorious for getting liquid, because there's no liquid protection on them, on the keyboards or anything. It goes straight onto the motherboard, and it breaks everything up. And so yeah, this has been Matt from XL Pro Tech. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again on the next stream. Hopefully the next stream might be me replacing the trackpad on this, or maybe the keyboard, or we'll see what comes in through the door. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now. If this has helped you, there are some links in the description that you can tip us if you want. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.